Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Set, ready? 15, line it. 15 line. Strip down. 14, still. Get it.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Second and 9 now. That is caught by the former Gator, Antonio Callaway. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down. See some head shaking on that defensive sideline because so much focus on taking away what he did last week as NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Big gain there for him to start.
I love your observation because you would think they'd be prepared for him after what he did the previous week. But sometimes that skill set actually intimidates a defense, and he used it to his great advantage.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
64, wait, hey, 2.
Second and 5. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is that right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Look at me. Door.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And now it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. Floating one incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there. And it's 3rd down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Looking to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. He's going to air one out. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And they have the football and will take it. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half.
Recon, 132 final. Hey, exit. Alert, alert. Hey, box drop. X3, 218, chopper. Hey, we're on. Go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did. Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21. CD, with that last pass, he joined a group of about 50 other men that are over 30,000 career passing yards. So, look, he's not at the top, but that's pretty good company.
Yeah, it's not the most exclusive fraternity in the NFL. That's a pretty good one, isn't it? You still have to put some numbers up in order to get in, okay? The secret knock is still there. How about him getting it done? Proud of it.
Second and 3. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. They'll run. It's Sanders. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Second and goal from the 1. Crockett. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders.
He got in.
Been there, but I don't think he got it. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coach. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. It's the fullback. His third touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And I guess that's where you turn on 4th and goal to your muscle back there. Hand him the football, he does the dirty.
I think you're asking a lot of your defense there, right?
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Here we go. 30 base. 56. Hey, let's get in there. Let's get in there. Go. 56 is the mark.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far, 1st and 10. Now back to throw. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw here. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
56.
He'll look to throw. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. He's at the 30. 10. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And here on the road, that could be a huge score for their morale in the second half.
Every team has confidence going into the start of games, but sometimes you get it rocked a little bit, and it certainly applies here for them. But guess what? Just what you said, this touchdown can give them their belief back that they can win in the second half.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Back to throw now on first down. He's going to lock one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Here we go. Show it up. Show it up.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's got Fuller. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. They'll set up the throw, and he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. DeForest Buckner forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Hey, stand up!
Check 49, check 49.
Watch the whip.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
This quarterback now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, box drop.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Will Fuller, his first touchdown on the year, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Well, that's about as quick of a... Both offenses have been close in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got the hook up to Miller. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body.
And his pass This is intercepted for the
What?
third time today. Picked off at the 38. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. He'll drop to throw. That's taken in by Callaway. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. They'll look to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep.
I ain't dropping.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. Second and 10. And now here's another interception. Picked off near the 42. And so the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. It's complete. It's Miller. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now this is Callaway on the receiving end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Looking to throw. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Brandon, at least on the bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 45. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the Denver Broncos and the Philadelphia Eagles. With that, let's get up here.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Ready. 90 Wolf. I'm here all day. Lock it. Check.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That is caught by the former Gator Antonio Callaway. The numbers for Callaway last week, well up over 100 yards, and one of those catches found his way into the end zone.
I do think he'll be hard-pressed to duplicate those numbers this week, though, because he's gotten their attention, so they will double him on every snap at a minimum. In some cases, they'll triple him.
Check 33.
Now on first down, he'll drop the throw. And this will complete to Will Fuller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Credit to tackle that time to Deshaun Hand.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 8. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 23.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Got it. 33. Check. Hey, team 6.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you get the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full spin.
He'll look to throw. He finds his target, Fuller. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage, but now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that have to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Here we go. 15 line. 15 line.
They'll run with Sanders, and that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get them in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
It's caught and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how...
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that they have to punt the ball. They've done so with that first run.
They'll set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. They'll look to throw here. He's got 4. Way down deep in Denver territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to 1st and goal. Back to throw here. Now they go screen. It's complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. All it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get a 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. The Eagles on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
They run with Crockett, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. It's the fullback. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And, Charles, maybe that's one they had dialed up. Hey, if we're in a 4th and goal situation, we're going to our muscle.
And you can feel the boom.
We pick it up second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive.
Ready, 18 Gators.
In your face.
Get it.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Go on. Hey, Warren. No. You're out. Check three. Go.
They'll drop the throw. Flushed out right. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Ready up. Hey, Alpha.
Hey, check my 33. Check my 33. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Be grip.
Back to throw now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play, and you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch, and then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
Slam. Switch.
Hey, Delta.
On third down, he'll drop the throw. Got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. And a good quarterback. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Second half will start with a run by Sanders. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Hey, orbit.
2nd and 4. Caught by the tight end Ertz. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
2nd and 6. That's caught by Keyshawn Johnson. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Rock it. Hey, stand up. Go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
You have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half. just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Go now. 8 lead. Christian, grab it. That's got to be 6-6. Bullet hop it.
On first down, it's Sanders. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Another run here with Sanders. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Hey, check mark 33. Check mark 33.
Paul. Hey, Charlie.
Check 4. Check 4.
Big grip.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Zach Ertz, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Now this is Callaway on the receiving end, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. This quarterback now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Look at me. Go. 35. 2.
On play action, they'll throw under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bradley Chubb able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. Often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage.
Will Fuller, nobody there to stop him. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Will Fuller, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. The 21st pick back in the 2016 draft, Will Fuller, and we know that he can take the top off of a defense.
He certainly can, and the way that he does it is just straight, pure speed. And I talked with one of the better defensive coordinators in the league, and I said, how do you defend that? And he said, at times, you absolutely don't. If the quarterback gets time.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start on the ground here at Sanders, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Another run with Sanders. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Bravo! On the ball!
They'll look to throw. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now they go screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Mike 6.
He'll look to throw. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he's got this down to the 35. 17 yards and a 1st down for Philly. They'll run on 1st down. Sanders. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 19. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's taken in by Callaway. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
50, play. Two-jet bombers, two-jet bombers. Kill.
Check 52.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Will Fuller. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
And that's the clincher, the proverbial. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually moving the ball, and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Philadelphia, they'll finish the 1st half of the schedule dead even at 4-4. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Denver, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll get it.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach, and this is...
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Ready, break.
On first down, it's Sanders, and he'll be brought down just shy of 45. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Looking to throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And this is Ertz with it, right side. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. How about this for an opening drive decision? You got 4th and short, just outside of field goal range in all likelihood. What do you do?
I'm going for it. I've got to go get it right now. I want to establish a tone. It's early in the game. I want to let my offense know that I believe in them. And you know something else? I let my defense know I believe in them also by taking that gamble. If we don't get it, it's okay. You guys will cover for me.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. This is Crockett. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
I don't care what he's listed in the program. Fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback. Just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive. How about him picking that one up?
Only needed a yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right?
Exactly. Line him up, short yardage situation, and say, here it is, big man. Go get it.
Watch the curve.
Get it.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11.
56, the mark. Check 56. Exit.
Second and 11. He's got the first down here inside the 30. They find some open field here. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Will Fuller, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll run on first down. Sanders. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Second and 9 now. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go. Hand it over.
Watch a slant.
Fair.
Now on first down, he'll drop the throw. It's complete to Fuller. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll set up to throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And the catch made by Johnson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Or the evolution of the ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
On first down, it's Sanders. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Here's 2nd and 8. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. On third down, he'll drop the throw. And that will be incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game, because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield.
Ready? 70, Indy, 5.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That is caught by the former Gator, Antonio Callaway. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The end result, 21 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful about losing playing against a good quarterback like he is? to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. 2nd and 6. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Will Fuller with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Back to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Antonio Callaway, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and that'll make it 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, team 6, team 6. Ready?
Back to throw here. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. It'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Back to throw now, 1st down. Eluding the pressure run. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, you're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well,
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter.
Hey, exit.
Let's go, deep, tight.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. It's a pickup of 5. Brings up second down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Second and 5. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A game there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He finds his target, Fuller.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence. When in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's taken in by Callaway. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. He's got 4. And they'll corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuck from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
2nd and 2. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Will Fuller there to make the grab. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Hey, stand up.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and his guys are going to get the... Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll run on first down. It's Sanders, and this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They're going to look to throw. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's third down. The Eagles on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
2nd and 4. Letting one go deep for the intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the pressure right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
You don't want to throw away this excellent field position, but that's 2 incomplete passes in a row. Definitely need something big here on 3rd and 10.
Conversely, defense has done a good job on 1st and 2nd down. The coverage has been draped. On 3rd down, he'll drop the throw. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball, but he's made some pretty bad decisions.
So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. On first down, Sanders. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles have to push further out in front.
It'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll go again with Sanders. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Sanders. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On first down, Sanders. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
But someone's...
Big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys are saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Eagles, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Bears, the turnaround hasn't materialized as they fall to 2-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Here we go. 15 line. 15 line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me good blocking.
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
On third down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Hey, exit.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
30 base. Hey, Roy.
Looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
And absolutely zero surprise that that one was incomplete, huh? I mean, truthfully, how many OCs have you seen with 3rd and 20 on their play sheet? Oh, I've got the exact play to dial up.
Now, that's just a head-scratching down when you're facing a 3rd and 20. Tried to complete it, couldn't get it done. 51 yards on the punt. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Back to throw here. That is caught by a former Gator, Antonio Callaway. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll drop the throw. That's caught by Keyshawn Johnson. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
60 out, hey, stop. Flipper.
Now on first down, he'll drop the throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. And that'll bring up second down. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Rock it.
2nd and 10. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he'll take it into the end zone. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Can. Hey, stand up.
15, check 15.
Let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and this shows on the scoreboard.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Go!
On play action, they'll throw. They'll buy some time.
Damn
They're
shit.
going to be incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Look at me! Go! We got double up.
They're going to try and throw. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Now a play fake here on first down. He's letting this one go for Fuller, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there, and his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Ready! 15 line. 15 line. Hey, Zoo!
Back to throw now on first down. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards and a first down for Phillip. They'll look to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. They'll try and run it. A solid stiff arm. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Squeeze!
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. This quarterback now, just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot. Help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
He'll drop to throw and almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. So now 4th down looming. Remember, these guys went for it on their last drive, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, even though it didn't work out, I would not be surprised at all if they went ahead and did it again.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Darn right.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
He's not going to get me.
Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Packers are going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready up. Hey, stop.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Fair.
Switch.
Get it.
They'll set up a throw. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up 4th down.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, you got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
Well, when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt, and it'll be Packer football. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter.
18 Gators.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Hurts. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll set up to throw. Johnson with a burst, a 1st down or more. Complete. It's Johnson. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
2nd and 2. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Hey, stand up.
Right there. And let's get that ball, man. Let's get that ball right here. Check.
He'll look to throw. Going right side here, it's complete. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They'll run with Sanders. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 10 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd down. Now Sanders. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's complete to Fuller. He is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They go play action here on first down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I think the defenders have to feel pretty good, even though the ball was tipped in the air and could have become a big play for the offense. They actually won one because the guy flinging it today, he's having quite the performance. A couple of touchdown passes, almost to his first interception, but he's throwing it so well, I think Lady Luck was on his side.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. So he got 9 yards that time, but he needed 10, and it brings up 4th and 1. Good carry for Sanders. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5.
Here we go. 70, Indy.
They'll run on first down. It's Sanders, and he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now he'll pull it down. And it'll be about a full yards shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
14 yards there and an Eagle first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll look to throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Second and 13. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Back to throw here.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Well, this is Callaway on the receiving end. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Second down and inches. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Led the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, it's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do, they did.
They'll drop the throw. He finds his target, Fuller. A first down and then some, 36 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Sanders. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2nd and 9 now. Oh, he's got a man wide open, clean. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. To Crockett on the ground. They hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
I get the thought process, 3rd and short, give it to the fullback, let him bulldoze his way, but that means you're counting on your offensive line to win the line of scrimmage, aren't you?
Yeah, there was just a mass of bodies there at the line. Looked like more defenders than offensive guys. Winds up losing yardage. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now we'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. So second quarter, this offense losing and hoping to get the football in the end zone for the first time. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
He's got Fuller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
60 Pittsburgh. Hey, Orbit.
Check 52 for mama. Check 52 for mama. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Watch the pass.
Watch that.
Back to throw now on first down. He's going to look deep down the field. This is caught inside the 15. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, good.
Now back to throw. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. And he's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better.
I would agree with that, Tony.
Break.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. And they're going to speed things up here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain the drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. They're going to try and throw. And they will not be able to So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Hey, stand up.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. He has still not connected on a single pass in this second half.
And right now they're going through all the different reasons, the whys, the wherefores. Bottom line, got to find some completions in there and get their offense moving.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he takes this one back into the end zone.